Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the YouTube archives, where this time I'm not sick. And of course, on the YouTube archives, you should know that we only tackle the serious trends. Speaking of... So who remembers the Bird Box? Bird Box released on December 14th in the not-so-long-ago year of 2018. The movie follows a mother and her two children as they have to survive a mysterious force that has devastated the human population. On a search for hope and a new beginning, they go on a dangerous journey in hopes of finding a sanctuary. Sounds like a pretty standard horror movie, right? But what makes this movie quirky is that all its characters wear blindfolds. Because Bird Box isn't like the other girls. Sounds pretty interesting, huh? Well, 80 million people would agree with you. This movie was one of Netflix's biggest hits. I mean, the Rotten Tomatoes scores aren't anything mind-blowing, but for a time it was one of Netflix's most watched movies on the platform. And when something gets popular, people begin to imitate it. It happened with 3 a.m. challenges, it happened with the Tide Pod challenge, and it even happened with the Devious Lick. So basically, people like to imitate stupid. I think that's pretty clear. But the challenge spawned from the Bird Box movie is one of the dumbest, most dangerous challenges known to man. Oh, you don't believe me? Well then buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. So this whole challenge originates from a Netflix tweet made a few weeks before the original movie aired on Netflix. On December 6, 2018, Netflix tweeted some Twitch streamers asking them to partake in a challenge where they try to make it through video game levels while blindfolded. Then, 2 days after the release of the movie, on December 23rd, a Facebook user by the name of Lamborghini Law posted a photograph of himself holding hands with 2 children, all of them blindfolded, with the hashtag BirdBoxChallenge. From there, the post was heavily circulated around the internet, with the hashtag appearing everywhere. Then, just 1 day after that, videos of people performing everyday tasks while blindfolded began popping up everywhere. Now, from what I just said, you can probably assume where this is going, and I promise you, the amount of stupidity that was on display during the latter years of this challenge is unbelievable. Now, the trend started out innocent enough. It was just people blindfolding themselves in their homes and running into walls. But it seems that just wasn't enough for people, and things began to escalate. As on January 7th, 2019, a YouTube video uploaded by none other than Jake Paul showed him attempting to drive his car while blindfolded and then run into traffic. It is important to note that he said it was a performed stunt, and from what I could tell, no one got hurt. But disclaimer or not, it's not a good thing to record and upload to your fan base of 8-year-olds. And by now, the Bird Box challenge was in full swing. Content creators all over the platform were participating in this challenge, and it got to the point where Netflix had to make an announcement about it on Twitter, of all things. Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's called X now, isn't it? Anyways, on January 2nd, 2019, Netflix made an announcement on X telling people that they needed to stop hurting themselves with the Bird Box challenge. And then, it happened. On Monday, January 7th, 2019, A 17-year-old girl decided to participate in the Bird Box challenge while she had a 16-year-old passenger in the car. The driver had covered her eyes with her beanie before losing control of her vehicle and then proceeding to smash into another driver, followed by a light pole and then a sound barrier. Remarkably, there were no injuries, and the police made a tweet about it that Friday. I couldn't find anything on when the Bird Box challenge ended, which means it probably fizzled out naturally like most trends. It's a real miracle no one got seriously injured from this trend. And it just goes to show how stupid some people can really be. The levels people reached within this trend just to get some views from strangers they don't even know are staggering. It's unbelievable. Inconceivable. Though now I may be being a little dramatic. And so, from Twitch streamers playing video games blindfolded, to Jake Paul and his posse driving a car blindfolded, this has been an abridged look at the Bird Box Challenge. Hi, welcome to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this one and want to see more like it, I would consider subscribing. It's free, won't cost a dime, and you get a notification every Saturday or so. Who doesn't like notifications? And since you made it through this whole video, I'd assume you enjoyed it, so maybe you should drop a like too. I'm sorry about the spiel, it feels very salad-y, but a friend said that saying this would help my channel grow, so here we are. That's it for this week's episode of the YouTube Archives. So, see ya.
Fuck you. Think it's funny, huh? You surely know what it's like. Fuck you and your challenges.